shits, man. Oh. Fucking hell. My shit, 83. What is this? Oh my shits, man. I should have been done with this level fucking days ago.
This is a time machine.
Cataclysmic change.
What is this?
1985.
And I think, give it a turn. This is a time machine.
Yes! I beat it! Oh my god. I beat it. This level gets 2 middle fingers out of 10. Oh my god. I just beat Necropolix. Oh my god. Oh yes, I beat it. Like. Favorite. I don't care. Extreme Demon. I beat Necropolix. Oh my god, I'm shaking. Let's count the attempts, huh? 4, 8, 1, 1, 6, 4, 6, 4, 0, 1. You know, in my entire life playing Geometry Dash, I've never had a level take me more than 10,000 attempts, and this is the first level ever to take me more than 10,000 attempts. And this is my first extreme on my new PC, and it's my new hardest. That is 11,212 attempts. GG. Holy shit. For some reason the attempt I beat it. I was like, I'm beating this. At this attempt I'm beating it. I beat it. I'm so happy. Alrighty, first I'm gonna be going over the gameplay, then I will be talking about the decoration. The pre-dub of this level lasts until 32%, since that's where the Time Machine song begins to get a bit more energetic. So the pre-drop starts at the ship from 32 after the first memorization cube. After a few timings, you enter a ball section that requires you to spam, I think 6 clicks exactly, which has some timing involved in it, so you cannot spam randomly. Then the entire section has a few fakes, spam, easy UFO, and a really easy ball part once you get the timing down, followed by the memorization cube, which after memorizing to a large extent you will be able to do consistently, but still many timings are involved in the memorization, so even if you know how the spike moves, it will be a point where you can die frequently. The hardest part of the pre-drop for me would be the timings at the beginning before the ball section, because I found myself dying to it quite often. Now at 32%, the level picks up after the pre-drop, and you enter the first really hard part of the level, which is the ship. This ship, you can get consistent at it if you're really good at ship. If you come down from playing a really hard level, like something from the main list, and you show up to this level, this ship will be very easy. It will feel like you did an extreme demon, then went back to Necropolis ship, which is really easy, right? So same thing here. The ship part here is really difficult if you're jumping to this level, because even it doesn't only require you to fly straight through the pillars of 2 spikes, but you also have to control your momentum, because there are many portals: the upright portal, the upside down portal, the mini and the big portals. They together make this part really difficult. Then we have the next cube part, which is similar to its difficulty of the first part. The only thing is it's upside down, and you just have to make indications on the ground with using decoration to memorize. Certain jumps are blind, so you have to remember a particular decoration in the background for cues to jump. And then there is a annoying 4 spike jump, which I die to a lot. This is followed by a really fast ball, which is one of the easy parts of the level, but you need to spam. You should start spamming according to a particular time. So if you do that, then it's fine. Then we enter one of the easy parts of the level. Still can kill you. Hard timing jumps, late clicking, and a few fakes. Then we get to the UFO, which is not really that hard. It's basically a 4-star UFO. And now at 64%, we reach to the hell of the level. But we cannot blame Necropolix for that, considering Neptune decided to add this kind of unbalanced bullshit in his level when he made it the first time. Where from 64% onwards, the small corridor from 64 to around 70%, 71% is hella hard for some fucking reason. I don't know. So it starts with the ship, which is not that hard, but getting into the ship from the UFO, it can change your trajectory, so you can die like that if you fuck up your momentum. Then these ball clicks are way easier than the ball clicks in Necropolis. I haven't even beaten the original Necropolis, considering how inconsistent and how unforgiving that part was, but here it's much more forgiving, but still difficult. This UFO click can be memorized pretty easily, but in the original Necropolis, that the UFO click is just brutal. It doesn't make any sense. And now the hardest part of this section would be the 68 flying part. I died here around 15 to 17 times. I actually lost the full amount of deaths because I switched computer, or I mean switched PC. So yeah, this part I found myself dying here a lot. You need to manage to fly exactly in the middle of this section, because you're going from the UFO to a ship, and then you must let go and fall into the ball portal so that you can spam. If you spam too late, you hit the spike up. If you spam too early, you do not even make it to the blue orb. So it's pretty annoying. Otherwise, this part is pretty fun to play. Once you get it down, it's pretty fun to play. Now from 71, you get it's the harder part of the level. The hardest part of the level in Necropolis is the 64 corridor until 71. But here, the 64 to 71 corridor is hard. But from 71, it becomes even harder with so many timings, whatnot. It's very annoying. No one likes to do this part. The part in Necropolis is free, but here it's just torture. And then we have at 82% and 83%, the worst parts maybe of this level, considering how bad it is, because the spikes keep disappearing, so you can't even see when you're gonna jump. The moment you jump, the spike disappears, and only when you die it reappears, so you don't know what you're doing. You just gotta memorize the timing and hope for the best. So those 3 jumps from 82 to 83% are the worst jumps in this level. I died there so many times. And then we get to the ending, where you have to hit the 2 orbs before entering the ship perfectly. If you hit it too late, you end up too high, and if you hit it too early, you end up too low. So you gotta hit it just perfectly and enter the ship. And this ship is kind of brutal and annoying, but it's easy. It's easy, but it's just annoying. The ball clicks here are way easier than the ones in Necropolis for some reason. And even though the level ends in original Necropolis after the ball clicks, here no, you have to do a bit of UFO. So you can choke there, but luckily I didn't choke there. So the gameplay is pretty inconsistent, but I cannot blame Namtar for that, considering Necropolis is actual garbage in balancing. But I think this is one of the better remakes and one of the, maybe even the best remake of Necropolis, considering Necromancer is really cancerous. This one I feel like is not that cancerous and does it uplifts a shitty level of Necropolis. The only reason I hate Necropolis is because of that part. If Neptune did a bit of balancing, that level would be a really good piece of Geometry Dash history. But because he didn't, it's ass. So the gameplay for me would get 7 out of 10. It was pushing 6, but I told now I'll give it 7 out of 10. Now the decoration. The decoration in this level is really goddamn good. If you see the original Necropolis and you see Necropolix, you can clearly see the relation between the two levels because it literally looks like somebody took Necropolis and upgraded it. The glow style I'm really big fan of. The shading, the background moving objects, the platforms in the background. It looks really good. But some areas the glow is just way too much. The first memorization cube part. The beam of light made from glow in the background. It was so bright, it was hurting my eyes. It was getting annoying. If after playing this level for a few minutes, getting to that part, you would easily lose focus just because how bright that beam of light was in the background. So I was not a fan of that. Otherwise, the decoration in this level is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's mediocre. It's better than average. It's really good decoration. Overall, the decoration for me gets an 8 out of 10. So, so overall, with 7 out of 10 and 8 out of 10, many people hate this level. I don't know why. I can understand why people hate this level because how unbalanced the gameplay is. But you can't blame Namtar for that. This is a really good remake of a really shit level. It's a 15 out of 20 or it's a 7.5 out of 10, which is not bad. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Bye guys, and this is Ninja Guy 9000 signing out.